Hi, what's up, Miles?
Hey.
Oh, we're live already?
Hey everybody, it's IRATE Prostate here, and with another incredible evening with 11, CREEM stream number 11, featuring the usual crew and a couple of guests tonight. We got not Mining Freedom, shit. Freedom Fighter. Freedom.
God. Although I could be an angry badger if you piss me off enough.
I hear you, dude. Sorry. Say hey, man. And
Miles
got Jipper.
The BJ angle.
Hang here.
Whoa.
Jack.
How's it going, guys?
All right.
Jack?
All right. Beats hanging out. Half of Duel. Say hello.
The ugly half.
What's up, guys? I'm the handsome half. Come on.
How are you?
And Occam.
Hello, everybody.
And last but not least, T-Tac as the Beaver.
What's going on, everyone?
Tic Tac.
Yeah.
What's up, folks? So it's another Friday night. The CREEM stream is getting going here. So is Duel planning on coming, Miles, or do we have any idea what that's about?
He's just kicking it. He messed up his knee a couple days ago, and he's just trying to relax. So I'm in stand-in.
So you sit down in front of
Bubba is accident prone. Not all right. So has anybody got anything up most that they want to talk about? Something pressing on their mind? Something pissing them off? Something tickling their fancy? Yes, Duel's keeping them straight in the chat. I see. Occam, T-Tac. Anybody?
Well, I am preparing for kind of a just a general switch up in my YouTube channel and my content and stuff. I already announced it on Twitter and stuff, but I'm gonna switch from doing just only political and social commentary type videos and that general type of stuff to more just entertainment. Just to more entertainment types of videos where I just find things that I want to talk about and I don't know, just try to have fun making my videos. Just, I don't know, more fun than I have been, and just make them more entertaining instead of trying to go that whole political route, because so many other people do that already, and I just kind of want to take mine in my own entertaining direction. So
right on. You got to make the content you want to make, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
I kind of want, I'm still going to be original and more my kind of content, but what I'm trying to go for slowly here over time is I want to try to go in a more H3 Productions type of a direction. You're familiar with their videos, right?
Yeah,
yes.
So
that's more the kind of direction I want.
Okay. All right. So we had talked about that you were thinking about doing that. So good. Sounds like a good idea.
Were you asking about cameras and stuff too? Or are you gonna go?
Yeah, I was starting to ask about cameras on Twitter and stuff, because I'm not going to do videos with me in them right away yet. I'm just kind of starting to look for cameras, and then I'm gonna start making videos more along the lines of the content that I'm talking about, just with my icon still. And I know Dual Wield's making me a new icon. And even after I, at some point, I'll do a face reveal. Probably when I get some more subs and stuff after a little bit and everything. And then I'll start doing more videos like I want to do with me actually in them, but I'll still use an avatar, I guess, is a little logo, kind of a unique little thing that I could use for just my branding.
Yeah, I've
So
got.
even if I do start doing videos with my face in it, I'll still have an avatar that I use for branding and stuff.
No,
So,
I
so
got.
you are going to go with the bear thing that you were talking about?
Oh, good grief, IRATE. There's no bear. You know it. Don't.
There's
Actually,
way too many bears.
Actually, Occam, I've got a question for you. I noticed that there's a lot of publishers out there on YouTube that they usually wait until like they get 1,000 subs or so many subs before they do a screen share of their face. And I was just kind of curious, why is that? Why?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like build a little bit of a base, and then reveal your face and just go from there. I don't know.
Maybe they don't have enough money for a camera. God, that came from my 17-year-old son.
See, I was thinking of doing a face reveal type of a thing at 10,000, but I was like, nah, that's like, who knows when I'll hit that or if I'll hit that or whatever. So like I'm thinking maybe more along the lines of 1,000 or something, since I really want to try to get this kind of stuff moving along. So like, and then if it's taking a really long time to hit 1,000, like, like ridiculously long, like years or something, then I'll just like go ahead and reveal my face ahead of time whenever I feel like it, and then start, doing that. But I'm gonna start making my videos more the way I want to now. It'll just have an avatar, but at some point I'm planning on doing a full face reveal, and kind of like it's gonna be my own original thing. But I want to kind of take inspiration from Ethan Klein and them from H3H3 and that style of video, and just kind of make my own content in that kind of format and go from there.
All right, fair enough. Thank you for answering.
So you're gonna find a skinny chick with like bugged out eyes to marry and shit too?
Oh man.
Only if she's from Canada.
Hey man, I actually think Gila is attractive. So I that wasn't a dig about the eyes or anything, but it's like, I mean, how are you gonna describe her? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's better looking than than Riley Dennis or something.
Anybody's better looking than Riley.
Hard to do.
If I got myself a girl, I'd probably bring her into videos if she wanted to.
Those are called porn.
She'd be like my
Cue the crickets, man.
What?
I said, cue the crickets, T-Tag.
Cue the crickets.
Yeah. Duel's trying to make fun of me
Seriously,
because I was trying to describe it
every time.
Yeah, I can.
What's going on, man?
Not much. My throat's kind of fuckered right now, but so I'm keeping it cool and drinking water. So
you okay, man?
Yeah, no, just a lot of drainage and shit. My throat's just scratchy.
Right.
Yeah.
Do Will the drinking word of tonight is pretty penis. It's pretty penis. So every time you hear pretty penis, the word or the phrase, or even if you think of a pretty penis, take a drink.
It'll be interesting to see how many times T-Tech just randomly thinks of it.
Try not to think of your pretty penis, okay?
Hey, Freedom Fighter,
Dude, that means, penis. Dude, Dual Wield is just gonna get insanely drunk immediately. That's just
he's probably wanking with fucking Pornhub on the screen.
He's got the person that would be wanking looking at his own picture. Just like.
He's probably watching the Cream stream right now.
Yes, he is. Hashtag sticks out for miles.
Yeah, no, he's in the live chat, Occam.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? He's one of our wrenches. He's prime wrench. He's wrench prime. I made somebody else a wrench. What happened to Wolfie? You still out there, brother?
Oh, Wolfie's a wrench too?
Yeah, I made him a wrench.
I gotta pull the chat.
No,
here.
he meant wench. He meant wench.
Oh. I can't accommodate that, man. Just
Wench or wench? Wait, wench or wrench? What are we talking about here?
He texted winch.
We're talking about pretty penises.
Did you see what your wife said about you, Irate? in the chat.
Hey man, I didn't pay her to either. I didn't pay her to say that. So, I mean, isn't that amazing? We won't talk about that kind of stuff.
All right.
So, all right. Well, I was on the looking on the interwebs, and I found this thing in the New York Post. It says, "Here's the headline: Pot smoking naked couple tried to seduce their teenage babysitters, say cops." Okay.
So teenage, like as an 18, 19 or younger?
All right, well, I'm fixing to read the I'm going to read the article, and then we'll comment.
Why would they do that? That's
all right, let's check it out. So a Wisconsin couple who returned home extremely drunk because they were thinking of pretty penises all night long, allegedly stripped down and tried to seduce one of their teenage babysitters, officials said. Crystal and Justin Robinson of Wind Lake were arrested on charges that include exposing intimate parts, child enticement, reckless endangering safety, and according to the release Thursday from the Racine County Sheriff's Office. Authorities said that they received a call from a concerned mother Sunday, saying that her two juvenile daughters were babysitting for the couple, and the woman told dispatchers that her daughters said the couple came back drunk, shit-faced, and had been smoking pot, and then they started walking around undressed. Officers reported to the home that the teens told them that that Justin Robinson had lain down on top of one of them while naked. The sitters sister sitters also claimed that they saw Crystal Robinson naked and that she offered them marijuana, according to the authorities. The couple also allegedly tried to lure one of the babysitters into the bedroom. Authorities executed a search warrant and found drug paraphernalia, marijuana, and drug packaging materials in the home. What did they find? Like boxes and tape and stuff. And then there were multiple firearms. Several of them were loaded, located throughout the residence, deputies said. A couple were taken into custody and blah, blah, blah. So, stupid shit when we were fucked up.
It wasn't in my part.
Basically,
Basically,
if you smoke marijuana in any way, if you even ingest it in any way, shape, or form, they just assume that you're just going to run around nude and try to rape underage babysitters?
Dude, who the fuck knows? If you piss in a fucking public park at midnight after walking out of a fucking or crawling out of a bar in some cases, and then you still get fucking listed as a child molester or
a sex offender. Yeah.
Oh, a sexual offender.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, how old did they say they were? I
don't think I don't think it didn't sound like the article was implying anything to me. I think that was just a situation that happened. You know, it's just came down straight like that. I was like, crazy, man.
Yeah,
I just saw it. I was like, what the fuck?
Did they ever say how old
the moral of
the sisters were?
T-Tech, what?
Did they ever say how old the sisters were? I missed that.
No. I closed already. I think one of them was 17, and so probably.
Okay, so the moral of the
they were in their they were in their 30s and slightly obese, so shaven and not an attractive pair.
So the moral of the story is you don't hire underage babysitters to do that shit with.
The temptation is just too great.
Yeah, you don't want to. You can take it that way. Yeah.
I feel like this conversation has been slightly derailed.
Yeah, what I need to know is what were the girls wearing, because that's important.
Oh, God.
That was not listed in the article. I apologize. Yeah. So I've got other stuff if you want to talk about that.
Entangled or no?
No.
Wait, who died? Wait, who
No,
died?
if they were entangled, they would have hired 18, 19-year-old babysitters and then said, hey, we ain't got no money, but we got this booze and we got this weed. How about it?
True.
Oh, that's a good one. Shit. Wait, they never ended up having sex with the girls though. So
No.
I would say not entangled. They tried a good game, but in the end they didn't plan it out far enough ahead.
No, you don't do that shit with underage.
Yeah, you stay
God,
with
no.
kids.
No.
Well, like I said, what about the mom though? Yeah, because I
She's
got
busted too. She's
I've got teenage boys, dude. Eventually, they're gonna have girlfriends, and I'm gonna get to meet fucking girlfriends' moms, and
Yes, and then you will be your own grandpa.
I don't know about- come on, dude, come on, Jack. You know me. I'm not the youngest one in this crowd. So, anyways, I'll just leave it there.
I think it was
I think
implied
maybe
that,
that's
that your
what
kid was
just
going to
thought
be
about a
making some
pretty
babies.
penis.
Come on up.
No, my kid is no baby. That's him jamming out on the guitar back there.
Yeah, we got Dual Wield still in the chat saying, please talk more about my pretty penis. I think Miles, I think you called him. I think you called that shit right, man.
No.
All right, bro. Here you go.
You can tell Dual Wield that his doesn't compare to my razor sword that I've have.
Yeah.
The Mockham's razor. I don't know.
Untouched.
No. I don't know. Try to come up with something that
like
just linked to my name.
All right. Mine's only 4 inches long, but 6 inches around, and it takes nothing but hair and lips.
My penis is so important. There's a hashtag about it. So you guys think about that.
That's right. Hashtag dicks out for miles.
Miles.
Dicks out for miles.
Well,
tell me that's not the hashtag.
That is the hashtag. Hashtag dicks out for miles.
So you guys have seen the Washington Monument in Washington D.C., right?
Yeah, I have.
Yes, but have you seen the Obama monument?
No. What? No. Tell me.
The Obama monument's twice as big.
You can't see
You robot
it.
it out, Jack.
Oh, fuck.
All right. You got me on that one.
Jack, you roboted out on me, brother. I didn't hear that.
I'm sorry. I said the Obama monument is twice as big as the Washington monument.
And you can't see it at night.
It's all dark.
Dude. Smell my food.
No, I actually got to go up to Washington Monument. They were doing some remodeling one time, and my dad took me down. Took me up from Norfolk, Virginia, and we sailed down the Potomac, and I got to see the Smithsonian, and we visited Washington D.C. And I actually got to go like a little over halfway up the Washington Monument up inside. I know it sounds sick, but it was pretty cool.
Dude, I would love to be inside the Washington Monument.
Well, the Washington Monument would love to be inside you.
I know, right? Look, how they figured out that monument for Washington, I don't know, but you know what is a fucking a test of time that has tried it, and it still is a success. So
It's amazing.
I'm trying to watch my language, but I am a son of a sailor, so.
Why are you watching your language? Say
I don't want
to.
to. Well, yeah, right. This thing's
What are you looking
monetized.
No, dude, we don't. Fuck that shit. It's gonna be. I've got about 6,000 more views before I can get monetized on anything. So, cuts away, man.
So in that case, can I talk shit to Alex Jones?
What, the real Alex Jones, or do you talking to his dick while he's sleeping on my couch, man?
That fucking drunken son of a bitch on your couch.
Hold on, man.
You know what?
No.
No. All right. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. Alex. Hey, yo, Alex.
hello.
Hey, man. I'll tell you what. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be red-pilled right now, man.
Well, it's
Red pilled out.
actually, you're
Red pill.
probably seen my counterpart that lives in Texas, but you're very welcome, sir. It's my honor to be of service to anybody. So what is going on in this room? Why are these people? What is this picture? Fucking, it's blinking. Every time I talk, it blinks. What does that mean? Am I being recorded?
Well, yeah, pretty much NSA records everything we do. So. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot,
That's a
man.
guarantee.
I've been.
Yeah,
as a matter of fact,
everything you've been saying.
I've got a video coming up about this, about the different place that I'm from. It's a big difference, man. And so I'm not used to all this stuff. Was T-Tac saying something? For some reason, the audio's a little low on him for me.
Am I the only one hearing the scratch?
I heard the scratch. I thought it was you, T-Tac.
I
Yeah, I
don't
thought
think
you
so.
were coming up with some other beats.
What's
Or
scratching?
Miles. It's either you or Miles coming up with some new beats. I don't know.
No, I don't make beats, man. I steal music.
What's going on? Are you talking about scratching like in the musical, like that
No, mic scratch.
that record thing? Mic scratch?
Microphone scratching.
Yeah, I'm taking this. What? All right, Susie. Who's scratching
Sorry,
a
guys.
mic?
I went
There
and
we go,
grabbed
that's
the
better.
beer real quick.
That's
Is the-
better.
Does the mic itch?
Sounds good, man.
Is the mic itching?
I think you're back. I think you're back.
Who's back?
I think you're back.
Yeah, I am.
Holy crap,
I'm
dude.
back.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Well, attack.
Well, they were talking about something scratching, and I had to yank the mic out of Alex's hands because I thought he was fucking some shit up over there. Dick.
It must have been all the melodies.
Now he's looking at my hey, motherfucker. Go back to shit. Well, yeah, right. You son of a bitch. Anyway, so what did I miss?
Not
What
too
did I
much.
miss? I ran away for like 10 seconds to go get a beer.
Alternate dimensions, apparently.
Well,
Alex, Alex is a character, man.
You know,
yeah. If you'd rather talk about to me, the real star of the show, then I'll be glad to talk about stuff. I'd be glad.
Well, the chat is really interesting right now.
Yes, they were talking about pretty penis ponies.
I was thinking, you
Oh,
know, I
drink,
think the LSD
drink,
trials
everybody,
were real,
drink.
man. I think they didn't go just for like soldiers. I think they fucking were trying for like students in high school.
I think that there were some college students that signed up for tests were taking place that the government was holding, and MK Ultra was doing work on citizens as well as as well as the government employees and of course the government issue soldiers. So
Wow.
that's a distinct possibility and a probability in my opinion.
Wow, damn, Alex, I think you're right again.
Well, it's not all about being right, but it's about just serving the public because that's what I can do. I didn't have the ability to serve in the armed forces, and this is just my way of giving back. And if it can make me rich as a motherfucker, then all the better.
That's fair enough for me, Alex.
Well, it's an honor to just be with a bunch of wonderful Americans like this.
Hell yeah.
And, I am, my buzz is completely
America,
gone now.
America.
Fuck. I
Well,
gotta
damn.
change that shit.
You're gonna have to get Uzi out there and bring you another drink.
Uzi, you feel like bringing me something to drink there, baby doll? Son of a bitch.
Yeah, right. One of these days.
I'm gonna grab that ass one night, man. I'm gonna take that shit and turn her
One
loose,
of these
man.
days.
One of these nights, yeah. Uh-huh. All right, yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
I'm getting the
that's
stink
so
eye
dark.
from the redhead now. Sorry.
We'll have to
Never
bring
good. Never good.
we'll have to bring Uzi on here one of these days. All right, bring
Yeah,
your wife onto the
definitely.
stream.
Well, that's all contingent on her, and you know, there's a way that I can make that happen, and so we'll work on that one of these days. We'll get her up on there. I don't know what she's saying in this. she's typing away like a. Oh boy,
She's
accusing
saying
me of sound.
Keep
I've got to go to
keep
HR for this
playing.
shit now.
talking about sexual harassment.
Yeah.
So you're pulling a Harvey Weinstein, huh?
Yeah, trip to HR. Trip to HR again. Damn it.
Well, don't forget the sexually harassed HR ladies.
Well, no, they like it actually. So it's like, you know, that's not any fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, I you know, what can I say?
No, you gotta be friendly, not overly friendly, but just friendly enough, and be like, "Yeah, you're cute."
You know, don't you know? Just do a Bill Clinton on them. It'll be okay.
Wait, Bill Clinton or Bill Cosby?
Does it matter?
Fresh out of cigars, goddammit.
Basically,
I am out of
everybody
cigars.
named Bill
I gotta
kind
get
of
me
does
a-
the same thing.
I'm sorry. Was that
Hey,
Miles?
does your kid know how to play Stairway to Heaven?
Ronnie, Stairway to Heaven. No, T-Tac is not kidding. Here, I'll do this even.
There we go.
He's playing it.
This
This
is my
is your
voice.
chance to become famous, kid.
Beautiful.
There's a lady. Oh, he's switching to the.
You ruined it, Freedom.
Sorry, we were not on cue on that one. But he's good though.
That's good shit, dude. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it
Thanks.
sounds great, man.
Well, I taught him everything he knows.
That's cool.
You asshole! You
Just skip the vocal lessons. Hire a professional, please.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Do some Alice in Chains.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I
shit.
can
You
handle
did
that.
not.
Alice in Chains.
You
Come
did
on,
not.
guys. Give me a song.
Rooster, Man in the Box.
Yeah.
Man,
Fucking name these all day.
all right. What's one you can sing?
I guess it's Nutshell.
Nutshell.
That's a good song. That's a sick ass song.
Come closer, Ronnie. Yeah. Get to hear my kids sing.
Now I'm gonna start singing this song. I gotta just shut up.
Christmas with lights. It's awesome. And yet I find, all alone. No one cried to love us. All right. There you go. Hey, so T-Tac, Miles Beats, you got another potential in your fucking lineup, man.
Well,
sounds good, man.
Duel and get him signed with Deadline.
That was tight.
He creates his own stuff too. Okay.
Does he know any
Hey,
Notorious
just let him know,
B.I.G.?
like, he did a
Notorious B.I.G.
No,
on guitar. Give me a. I don't know.
We're
dude.
talking about Alice in Chains. We can't be talking about Notorious B.I.G. Tell him that his beats per minute were like perfect. That timing was perfect on that.
Ronnie, T-Tac says
I feel like
your
he deserves
timing,
to know that.
or Miles and
That
T-Tac
was
think
me.
your timing was perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know all the musical
was-
terms. I'm the music idiot that somehow can make a parody every once in a while. So.
Well, yeah, when you throw gasoline in there in a fucking dress, it makes it easy.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Throw Whitey in a dress and it works out just fine too.
What should I learn? Notorious B.I.G.
Oh, which one?
What?
Okay,
We all,
all right.
Now we all made a pact not to shill for Whitey. So
No, I'm sure for
Do not
I
shill for
apologize.
Whitey. Just go to patreon.com/the white YouTuber.
No.
We will not shill for Whitey here.
No.
So in order to
Patreon.com
participate,
Takes out for Miles. Like that's where you need to go.
yeah, that's right. All right, so let's go on to another news article here. All right,
let's do that.
just just to keep the rhythm going here, man. We've got a nice little music break. New Delhi, CNN. All right, this is off of CNN, so it may be grammatically correct, and it probably won't be. It was early on Tuesday morning when residents in the Indian capital of Delhi began to notice the thick, white haze that had descended across their city. And initially viewed as a mild irritant, by midweek, the debilitating effects were evident to everyone as the city struggled to adapt to the new, eerie, Martian-like conditions brought about by the pollution. These people are breathing the equivalent of 44 cigarettes a day, just breathing their normal air. And they're one of the countries that part of that Paris Accord. They didn't have to do anything. They were given a free slide along with China. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The climate change thing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I missed something. Which country are we talking about?
The
Sorry.
Paris Accord
India.
agreement.
India, New Delhi, India. So that shows you what a shit show and what a shit, what I don't know, man. Every time I think about that crap, the science behind, obviously the climate is changing. My issue is the cause of the change, A, and B, the politicalization of this deal, right? I've never seen, science has been co-opted. They're trying to co-opt everything, man, especially in academia right now. It scares it doesn't scare me. It infuriates me, man. Yeah, it infuriates me. That's what it is. It's just to see that stuff. Did y'all watch Dieter Lucum? You ever heard of that guy?
No, I have not.
He does great videos. He did a great one yesterday, talking about this dude, this guy that was talking about intelligent design, and he was a fucking complete moron. And look, man, I'm not an anti-religion person, right? I personally, because I can't prove whether or not the existence of being greater than me, that may be God or whatever exists. I have to honestly, tell you that, I qualify as what's called an agnostic, So, but I don't care about what other people believe, man. If that makes them happy, man, go for it, right? But this dude was just, it was basically just crapping all over the science. And Dieter Lucum does a great job of taking it apart. You know, a lot of these people don't understand that the Big Bang Theory was theorized by a Catholic priest, a Monsignor, which is kind of politically a step up from a priest. And the Catholic Church accepts evolution as a as a method of species adaptation, you know, leading to the change in species. Right.
Are you kidding me? I didn't know that, IRATE.
Yes, yes, yeah. That happened, I think, in the 70s.
My God, that's like going against the Christian guidelines.
Well, it's
everything goes against the Christian guidelines. That's
well, everybody goes
not
against
everything
the Constitution too. I mean, you know, it's like they're stealing shit from our Christianity. They're stealing shit from our Constitution. I mean, where are we gonna finally say, "I've had enough. Fuck you. I'm gonna shoot you in the face, and we're taking the country back"? I mean, seriously, it's getting close to that fucking point. Sorry.
Well,
it takes a long time to cross that bridge. Like, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot to do that.
We're nowhere near close to any sort of revolution of any kind.
I hope you're right, Occam.
I don't know. November 4th was pretty scary.
No, well,
the trash can survived the Holocaust.
But remember, just what was it? The next day is when that church shooting happened, and it's like they said this is the start, not the end. I mean, you know, not to quote somebody that I heard online, but that's true. They said this will be the November 4th is the start, but it won't be the end. And it's like it makes you wonder. Fuck it, you have to stop and wonder on this one. It's like, man, is there something more that they have planned? Is this a government plan that they have instituted to try and take all our weapons? I really don't know.
Have you ever heard of the Yuri Bezmenov? He's got like several videos on YouTube. Who said that?
That was me, Miles.
Miles, okay. I need to turn you up, dude, because I can barely hear you, man.
Am I that quiet? Am I that quiet for everybody, by the way?
I just turned you up, dude.
Okay.
You sound okay now.
Yeah.
Everybody? Testing, 1 2 1 2. Everybody hear me?
Yeah, that's better, for sure. But yeah, so have you watched that? So Yuri Bezmenov was a Soviet KGB agent that worked out of the in Toronto, Canada, I think. And he was his cover was a newspaper reporter, right? And he didn't work. Was working for the other one, and I can't remember the name of that. There were two newspapers in the Soviet Union.
I don't remember that far back.
Yeah, it was Pravda and something else. But he wrote for one of them. All right, what he does in these videos, he talks about. Because what he did was in 1978, or right just before Reagan was elected, or maybe right after. I'm kind of wishy-washy on the time, but he defected. He defected to the United States.
So you're talking just before, right around the Cold War era.
It was during the Cold War era.
Okay.
And then he defected to the United States. And in one of these, in this video, he goes step by step the process of how you destabilize a country, and then you convert it into a communist state. And it's fucking scary, man, to look at that stuff. I don't want to get all negative because this is supposed to be a fun thing, but all this stuff, this whole Antifa thing, and the fucking BAM and that Yvette Falarka bitch and all that stuff, man.
I'm totally with you, IRATE. I mean, they start off with socialist, and then the next thing you end up with communist, and nothing is ever good enough. They want everybody to pay for everything, and then once it starts taking out of their pockets, they're like, oh crap, we made a mistake.
Well,
You know,
no, they end up shooting them, man. I mean, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, like, that doesn't really sound like a communist idea, because like anything that has to do with communism is basically not pay for something, but actually have it siphoned out of whatever income that you have. You know?
How is that not socialism? I mean, socialism
Well,
is like
there's a difference.
down, but granted,
Yeah,
it's
communism
like,
is like,
if I make, say I make 45 grand a year, and 25 of that goes to fucking everybody else, so I get 20 grand a year. Well, in our economy, I can't make 20 grand a year work for me. There's no way. I mean, and I've got other people leeching off me, like the IRS and shit. And it's like,
well, 20 grand a year is like $9 an hour on a 40-hour work week.
Yeah.
Or like 10. I mean,
yeah, well, child support's a bitch.
Pretty penis.
Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, look at this.
That was the Wield request.
Look, this is Tiger. This is Tiger Kid.
Yeah, the other soap paper was
I'm gonna start a cat channel. That's it.
What's the name of it?
Cat snakes.
But what were you saying, Miles, about communists? What was the difference? What was the disagreement? Or hello?
shit.
What?
All right, I'm.
Oh, no,
right.
no, wait, what?
All right, on to the.
Say again. Sorry, I
On to the next thing.
You take over. I'll come right back.
What did I do? What's up?
You're taking over for me.
I'm taking over for you? What, talking about socialism?
Be hostile. I don't know. Show a cat.
I'm gonna be hostile? Fuck all you guys. You guys all suck and stuff. You're all beneath me.
Wait a minute.
You're fucking beneath me, and you know it.
Only because you're riding this dick. Bwah!
With that little tic tac.
Now, I want to address IRATE's statement about the KGB agent. Now, I don't want to shield for this guy, but Michael Savage has aired a lot of the stuff that he had said on his show, talking about how to subvert the youth in high schools and college campuses and get them against patriotism, get them hooked on pornography, get them hooked on music, get them hooked on the deviant arts. So there is something to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, when he goes through it's really creepy, man, because I mean, when he goes step by step, the first thing was to destabilize the family unit, right?
Yes.
And that happened, you know, during the mid 60s up to the 70s, right? And,
yes.
And then divorce, you know, now we're over 50% of marriages and then divorce, right? You know, so that's been accomplished. And then it goes through, I can't remember the other stuff, but it's just like you know, step by step, you can see that this stuff is happening. And the total, what is that clipping noise? What is that?
Is that
y'all hear that?
That's probably me, like, covering and uncovering my mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, just mute, hit your mute button if you need to do that, and then that way, it's a little easier. I don't know. Anyway, but
sorry guys, I didn't mean. Sorry.
No. It's no big deal. It's, you know, but I was, it was the family, the destabilization of the family. You know, you know, sowing mistrust in the government, which was, you know, a big thing, of course, during the '60s with the, you know, the hippies and stuff. There was a lot of you know, Soviet you know, subversion going on, and that's what, you know, that's what Khrushchev said in the late '50s. He said, you know, that was they were going to play the long game with us. You know, that was his plan. And if, you know, if the Soviet Union existed today, we would probably be, you know, a fledgling Soviet satellite at this point right now. So, you know, it was really fortunate that, you know, Reagan was smart. You know, he played the, you know, spin them out of existence with the, you know, with the arms race thing. I don't know. And you know, and the Pope helped with that too. That was kind of a weird thing to see that happen. Anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. You know, people were talking about this whole Antifa thing, and you know, it's kind of a. What scares me the most about this stuff is it's the language, you know, the policing of, you know, wrong thing, you know, that kind of thing. Because you know, once language is, you know, is linked to the mind, right? And if you got wrong speak, you've got wrong think, you know, and has anybody in here not read 1984?
I've read it multiple times.
I read it in high school.
It's a wonderful book.
I read it in high school.
I saw the movie
last year.
The movie's excellent, man. The one with
John Hurt.
John Hurt, the guy that was in Alien. You know, the one that
John Hurt
busted out of his chest. Yeah, that guy is the main character in it. Winston
Churchill.
Winston Smith.
Winston Smith. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but it's definitely, you know, kind of a Churchill nod there.
Yeah, there was a 1952 or 1956 version of that book also.
Yeah,
this is on IRATE.
I've seen both of them.
Yeah,
yeah. Movies, they really are, and you know, if but yeah, the one from I think the '84 version is really true to the book.
Now I have noticed stuff with movies as of late. Well, not as of late, but they tend to put a lot of truth into stuff that is going to happen or is happening. Like, you know, into some of their plots. I had just, you know, on spur of the moment, watched Space Cowboys, and it showed, you know, where the shuttle is burning up in the atmosphere. And I happened to notice on the side of it, it said Columbia on it. And then, you know, a couple of years later, the Columbia actually burned up in the atmosphere. I was like, that's odd. You have to, you know, really have to peruse these movies to find a lot of the truth out there. Well, Family Guy, they have, you know,
multiple
has put out a lot of truth.
Yeah.
Into their stuff, you know, with Bruce Jenner and Harvey Weinstein, or not Harvey Weinstein, but Kevin Spacey.
But like, so you're saying like they'll have like coincidences and stuff like in the movies and stuff where like something they'll make something happen in the movies or show, and then something similar will happen like, you know, years later and stuff down the road.
Yep.
Right. So I mean, there might,
you know,
be something.
and that stuff with the stuff with the Family Guy, that was Seth MacFarlane made. He, you know, he would capitalize on anything he heard, you know, through the scuttlebutt thing. You know, he was seen, you know, on the insiders scene, you know, on the Hollywood scene, he was definitely a pariah with that bunch, you know, and they kind of like, you know, you know, kind of, I don't know what word I'm looking for. Is they just kind of, you know, ignored him, and they didn't invite him to parties, and they kind of saw him as, you know, as you know, somebody that was a less than kind of person, right? Well, and so, you know, he would take these things that he was hearing, like about Bruce Jenner or about you know, about Kevin Spacey or whatever, and he would put them on, you know, put them in the Family Guy, you know.
A lot of this stuff.
Fuck you, people, you know. Go ahead.
A lot of this stuff is probably just like coincidence, more or less. Like you only have so much stuff you can make jokes about on TV shows or do on TV shows and movies and stuff, right? Well, like inevitably at some point in time, you're gonna make jokes about stuff that turn out to be real. Like I don't know. I think a lot of this stuff just comes down to just coincidence. Like they joke about it, and then years later, it's like, oh, huh. well,
Well,
something like that
you know
could
what?
happen, or-
He might be going off like an Alex Jones type thing, where it's like, hey, you know, there's a possible conspiracy here. I'm gonna roll with it, and then when it's all said and done, you know, the conspiracy ends up being correct, and wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Hey, it turned out to be true.
Well, I don't think there's any conspiracy involved in any of this stuff at all. I
No,
wouldn't
I
even
was
begin to believe
saying
that.
No,
I was just, you know, saying that there was coincidences, you know, between all this stuff. I'm not saying it was conspiratorial, just, you know, coincidental.
Okay. I just wanted to like clear that up and like make sure like, you know, you weren't like trying to like, you know, say conspiracy. This is all linked to some conspiracy or something. I don't know.
Well, I think the stuff though that was on the Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane had heard these rumors and just said, "Fuck it, I'm going to write him into the show," because of the way he was being treated by all the bigwigs and shit. You know, it's kind of like something I would do. You know.
Yeah. Nobody else wants to pick me up, but hey, you know. And look at man, they're still going. Family Guy is still freaking going.
Yeah, it's a big
Why?
deal, man. That is a question.
Family Guy is literally the next Simpsons. Like that's.
You mean it's just gonna stop being good for 20 years?
No, it's gonna be good for like 11 years and then just slowly fade away into darkness.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Futurama kind of guy, but whatever.
Yeah,
that is a great shit too.
I've always been a South Park guy, but I'm kind of a South Park purist. The older seasons are better.
I enjoy Rick and Morty. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Well,
you know what?
That's because you're smarter than all of us. You have a higher IQ.
Whatever. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, I totally get it.
I feel like I think it's mandatory if you enjoy animation to actually like Rick and Morty. Like you just have to. There's nothing wrong.
Now the cartoon. I'm sorry, Miles. Keep going.
It's a beautiful.
No, I was done. I finished right there.
Okay. Well, the cartoons that I like the most are on Gulf City cartoons.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great.
True that.
Yeah, it's funny stuff, man.
Yeah, I've watched all their cartoons at least twice.
All Hell Blue Whale. All Hell Blue Whale.
All hail that.
All Hell Blue Whale.
My favorite episode is the Red Krill, man. That was funny. That was so fucking funny, man.
Blew out the fucking. Blew out the
brilliant stuff. You watch, man. I got a prediction. I think those guys are going somewhere. It's just me. I just got a gut feeling. I love their stuff.
IRATE, you're totally right, because KNN, I should say, was like at almost 9,000 subscribers when they got shut the hell down. So it's like, yeah, it's a matter of rebuilding, but yeah, they're going to build back stronger and larger than they ever have before. I feel that too.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, me too, man. I dig them, man. I really dig their stuff. It's good stuff. So we fans, we had AP been on the show. We got to get Ghastly, man. Yeah. And then maybe one day we'll have
Ghastly's
both.
the brains, man. He's always busy.
But you know what it is? Ghastly has that laugh. When he does his real laugh, it always makes me laugh every damn time. I can't hear Ghastly laugh without laughing. It's such a funny laugh. I love it.
I'm super happy you guys have no idea what my laugh sounds like, because I don't know if you would laugh every time you heard me laugh.
Are you calling us not funny, Miles?
What, Miles?
Miles is saying he's not laughing at all.
Miles, what makes you laugh? What makes you laugh? What makes you laugh? Do guns make you laugh?
Don't make me say it.
Oh, I could hold my gun at my cat's head. Would that make you laugh?
There he is.
It's not fair.
Hey, we got clean audio on that too, because everyone was quiet, so we can record that and keep it fresh now.
Do I look like I'm kidding? I mean, dude, I pulled a gun to my own head.
No guns on cats, because you know.
You can't kill the pussy.
Can't kill the pussy, we can sure try.
I can slay some pussy now, man. That's like,
hey, Uzi, baby.
Freedom, you look like
Stop.
you feeling good, brother.
Kieran, you can't.
I'm 100% right now. You
That's
kidding
right,
me?
brother.
I'm like totally 100%.
That's right.
I'm just. Yeah.
This
I don't know what
looks
you mean by percentage-wise, but.
Let me see.
Dude,
that.
I'm ready to go clean guns right now. Shit.
All right. Here's
Hey,
here's
do you
something.
like,
All right.
Oh, we can't talk about that now.
What? Type it in
Oh
the
no,
side chat.
I was about to go into a super deep gun conversation, but I was like, yeah,
Oh.
I just had to catch myself before I went really deep into the gun conversation.
Oh.
I'm
It was
Oh,
like
are you
technical terms
for
like
I like guns.
Cerakote and different buffers and things like that for AR-15s, blah blah blah. Uninteresting stuff for most people.
Well, I was gonna talk about this. Is what Everett, Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Bail's been set at $1 million for an escort accused of shooting Everett customer. Did y'all hear about this?
No.
Go read it.
Everett, what?
News to me, man.
Yeah, Everett police detective wrote in the calls papers that a suspect who shot an Everett man twice in the head last month was emotionless and showed that she was cold and calculating in the end. She said that she shot the victim 2 times in the head because he was performing oral sex. Right? She did not know how to tell him that, so she just shot him in the head.
Wait, you cut out. You said he was performing it bad? Is that what
He
you
was
said?
eating pussy,
You're definitely doing
according to her. He was not doing a good job, and she fucking blew his brains out. The dude is dead.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How does one in this day and age not know how to eat pussy?
All I'm saying is I'm spending more time downstairs. You know what I'm saying?
man. So do the alphabet, man.
That's right.
Do
Yeah,
the
exactly.
alphabet, man.
Christy Winters, man, just it's that new third wave feminism, man.
Well,
if you don't eat pussy right, you get the bullet.
You gotta protect yourself. No matter how weird you look, you always need to be looking up at her and keep your eye on that bitch. She don't put a bullet in your head, apparently.
No shit. Well, we ain't MGTOW yet, so everything's good. But yeah, I saw that article and I'd forgotten about it, man. It was like, oh my God, that is crazy.
Well, how did the guy not hear her load the gun or cock it or take it off of safety or something?
I don't know, man.
No, he was too busy trying to go down on the chick, I guess.
Yeah, man.
When you got your face buried in pussy, you're not looking behind you usually.
Well, I mean, my magic trick is I learned how to breathe with my ears.
I mean, I think every guy should learn that trick.
No doubt, man. The most important thing that I learned was my friend, he's not with us anymore. He told me the most important thing you'll ever learn in life is that you eat pussy, you'll have a friend for life. And
you know what? That is something that I will really stand behind.
Hey man, I stand behind it. I feel like
that is completely true.
And any people out there, especially you ladies that are offended by that, I totally apologize for that.
Don't apologize.
But okay,
Who was that laughing in the background?
I apologize that they're offended. What is that?
I mean,
That would be
I'm sorry. It just ain't working, dude. I really don't think anybody's gonna buy that one. But it was a good try.
Oh, whatever.
What was that? Did y'all hear that?
What?
Oh, I hear my cat.
Okay, never mind.
What'd you hear?
I heard anyway. It was one of my things open. There's some music started playing on a news thing. That's it.
Yeah, I got a cat.
You might be hearing my kid starting to wake up in the background.
No, it's just it's a website that in one of my tabs that started just spontaneously playing music.
Did you win a free iPod?
Everybody has to drink.
I thought I was having a good flashback.
Everybody has to drink.
Pretty penis.
Pretty
Film at
penis.
11.
Just out there
Pretty
fucking everything up.
penis, pretty penis.
Yep.
So now we have to drink 3 times?
Yes.
Remember,
Dual.
if this stream doesn't make you cream, what? You're not doing it right.
Something right.
That's right.
All right, chill out. All right. And
All right, so we're at the top of the hour.
Dude, do I need a 12-pack sitting next to me? Or are you guys just all going to say pretty penis until I just...
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
we will continue
Actually,
saying pretty penis.
yep. You said it
Quit
too.
saying
So every
fuck.
time you say it, you have to do it too, man.
You're part of the
You
problem.
been drinking? Where's your drink at?
Oh,
Pretty fucking penis.
that's right.
oh my god, damn it! I had to grab another beer.
All right, guys. I'll be back because I'm in drinking debt. I'll be right back.
I hear you. Back teeth float.
All right, so
Make sure you get behind.
all right. Anyways, do any of you guys like Louis C.K.? Do you think he's a funny comedian?
I like him.
Yeah,
I think he's funny.
I don't
yeah,
like
I
him.
think he's funny as shit.
I'm not a big fan. So go ahead.
All right. So, anyways, when I heard about this whole shit that they are coming out with about, him masturbating in front of a bunch of people, but they waited till he was finished and came on his own belly before they ran out, supposedly. All right. Which really sounds fishy as hell to me. I mean, yeah, it all sounds like bullshit.
That
But-
sounds like a magical dick if he can like jack off
Yeah,
while he's
yeah,
standing up and
but-
get cum on his belly.
Yeah,
Wow.
all right.
You
So
imagine what his dick looks like, man?
no, so here's the thing, IRATE. So I'm thinking, all right. So he walks in there and he's like, hey, I got $50. You guys come in here and show me your tits, and I'm gonna beat off on my chest, and you both make $50. And they did it, and then they walk out or run out. Well, they say they run out, but they literally walked out. Come on, man. Who's gonna watch a guy jerk off if they don't want to be there? Seriously? Yeah, I just the whole thing is too damn fishy for me. Personally, I think Louis C.K. is funny as fuck. I don't give a shit about the jokes he makes about fucking, fucking a dead kid. I mean, honestly, he's speaking out of his ass if you ask me, but what do I know?
So he tells jokes about fucking dead kids and stuff.
He did at one point, yeah.
Okay, alrighty.
He's like, what it was, IRATE. You gotta go and watch some of his comedy, dude. He really is a funny son of a bitch. But what he said was, I would never fuck a kid, but if they were dead, they wouldn't feel it.
Oh, God.
But I know, but you gotta watch the show. Because when he says it, it's not like, oh yeah, I love fucking dead kids, because he's got kids of his own. So I
understand.
I honestly think he did it just to be like a shocker type moment, and he does that a lot, dude. He says a lot of shit that is off the fucking wall that most white people would not say in front of a crowd. But like I said, who am I to know? I mean, this is the biggest crowd I think I've ever been in front of. And I appreciate y'all, but seriously.
Well, hey, man.
Word.
Jack, what's your opinion? What do you think about
My
all this,
opinion
man?
on Louis C.K. is he's all right. I mean, he's not a Carlin. He's not a Lenny Bruce.
No.
So,
not.
I mean, I really don't dig on him too much. Yeah, Louis C.K., he's all right, but not my cup of tea.
I'm kind of in that boat too, dude. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, hey, man, different strokes, right? Check
That's
this
right.
out. All right, here's something that caught my attention. All right, a mom hiding this is in Great Britain, okay? So let me find out what town this is in real quick. This is in, boom, 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 boom. Let's see, this is Liverpool, all right? We're home of the Beatles,
Okay.
This is a mom hiding 1.6 million pounds worth of drugs in her home was caught after a hand grenade rolled off her wardrobe and exploded.
Holy shit.
Does she not know to keep her drugs separate from her hand grenades?
Oh my God.
Check this shit out. Tina Knight was getting ready. She's 44 years old, was getting ready for a night out when a bag containing homemade explosives fell and blew up in her bedroom. Police searched the property in Liverpool after the blast and recovered a huge haul of 158 kilograms of amphetamines worth $1.5 million or pounds, excuse me, on the street level, which is about what, about $3.5 million.
Something like that with the exchange.
That ballpark. And a kilo of coke worth about 100,000 pounds. She was into rocking all night long, wasn't she?
God damn.
Down alive.
Yeah, so it's like, what, you've been up for 4 days? It's like, okay, let's make some explosives, man. I'm bored, you know. I've got the anarchist cookbook over here. It's like, see what's happening. It says, she was, check this out. She was a maid and worked as a barmaid too, right? She was jailed for 3 years after admitting that she had the possession with the intent to sell cocaine and amphetamines. She's doing time now, but apparently she had some excitement going down in her life.
Oh, shit. She's doing.
Yeah, cut out the explosives, but if you're gonna just like sell drugs, I don't think that's a huge thing. But
yeah, she bought all her drugs from Rosar Smacko.
or Walter White. Walter White. Hell yeah, man. You knew that. Right. Explosives.
Well, did she not know that methamphetamines is water soluble? She could just put them in 7-Up drinks, and ship them out, and ship them out around the country.
I have no idea. It didn't really go into much. All it did was just talk about the bust and stuff,
No planning felonies online, brother.
Who said anything about planning?
He's just asking a question, man. I feel you, man. I understand.
Yeah, because there was a story out in Mexico where methamphetamine was found in 7-Up, and a couple people died from it.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's fucked, man.
Ronnie, are you listening? Oh my God, my kids listening to this conversation.
Well, it was
I got to fill out.
There was a deal about some people like making mixing like some kind of fiberglass mix, and then when they were literally making boats out of cocaine, and then when the boats got to the United States, they would break them down and soak them in this chemical, and that would extract the cocaine from it, man. It was like
I heard about that. Yeah,
it was to fool the dogs and shit. They were so I think that was like part of Medellin cartel or something.
I don't remember, but I remember. I think I've seen a movie on that, and the drug dogs couldn't smell it. The Coast Guard couldn't tell. None of them could tell.
See, that's clever as fuck, and that kind of goes against. They say like drug dealers might be like lower IQ because of the whole crime thing, but that's clever as fuck. That's engineer level. That's high IQ level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
To be able to come up with something as intricate as that, to be able to get past everything. You said they turned it into a fucking boat. I mean,
right? They made fiberglass boats, man.
Brilliant.
You mix it in with the chemicals and the fiberglass. Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Now, speaking of drug dealers, I'm surprised that we haven't recruited these street drug dealers to help balance our national budget, because they're always working in conversion rates. How to trim their increase their profits, decrease their debt. I mean, we need to start hiring these people.
I know. Put the crack dealers in office. Hell yeah. I'm totally with you on that, Jack.
I mean, and they use the metric system daily. I mean, they could help convert us from our standard measurement to the world units of measurement from pounds to grams and ounces. I mean, they could do a lot of good. I mean, we just got to get them off the street, get them employed, get them in these high-paying jobs.
Yeah, they're good with math, with street smarts, and they're pretty good with math. So.
Well, it makes too much sense to, legalize, drugs and, and have it regulated and taxed, by the government. It's just too common sense. It makes too much sense for our government to even think about accepting any kind of ridiculous concepts like that. It's just
that's why I roll.
It's just too intelligent.
I rate this is exactly why I roll with the 3%. It's like, you know what? There's 3% of this country that will never tolerate the government's fucking taxation or any of their other bullshit shit that they try and pull on us. And it won us our freedom back in 1774, 76, somewhere around there. I know that's when we signed the independence. Yeah. I think we won it in 74, though.
No, we won it in 1783-ish.
Yeah, it wasn't complete.
Was it 83?
Yeah. Yep. Jack's on the ball there with the history.
Yeah, no, he is totally.
But, speaking also of the drug dealers, I mean, they are pure capitalists. Mm-hmm. I mean, think about it.
That's anarcho-capitalism.
That's their livelihood.
Yeah,
and caps for sure, man, for sure.
Oh yeah, they are pure capitalists. I mean, that's all black market is. I mean, that is pure laissez-faire capitalism.
Yep. What do you think, Occam? You're quiet as a mouse over there.
Oh,
I don't think when you're quiet, dude, you're thinking.
Hey, one sec. Hey, Miles, try one time real quick before Occam talks.
Sorry,
Miles thinks his mic went out on him.
Oh.
Sorry, that was me trying to troubleshoot. All right, good, Occam, my bad.
I've kind of been busy shilling in the comments section for a little bit, so I don't know if it's kind of out of it.
Mike's out for a while.
You can always count on me for a good shill.
Oh, Vector, that was brilliant.
So you just kind of.
So what was the question?
I don't know. He was asking me like what I was thinking about this stuff. I definitely support free market capitalism. If that's
okay.
I don't know what any of this shit means. Like, everyone talks about all this anarcho-capitalist shit, and I don't know what any of it fucking means.
Oh,
I think, man, like Jack probably knows that stuff better than any of us in here. Why don't you explain it, kind of dumb it down for us, and tell us the points, dude?
Oh, Jesus Christ! I wasn't even prepared for any of this shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, just just spitball it. Stuff.
The best way I can describe it is, laissez-faire capitalism is basically government stays out of your personal affairs through selling and buying, essentially. Basically a black market. You pay good money for the best, product. And you go to whoever, the best value for your money. Ayn Rand put it quite simply there in Atlas Shrugged and Fountainhead. So you can read those books, get you, a little bit of mindset on that. Mm-hmm. What we have here in the United States is not a pure capitalist society. It is a mixed economy.
It's more socialist.
We are more socialist, but we are still considered a mixed economy. We're not pure capitalism because we have so many regulations, mostly due to health concerns.
Yeah, well, let the weak die. Oop.
What? Jesus Christ, dude.
And that's pretty much anarcho-capitalism, in my opinion. Now, there's other people much smarter that are breathe, live, and die this stuff. So that you really need to ask them. I'm not that smart on it. All I know is
I could have cancer right now, and I wouldn't want fucking free health care. I would just be like most of my friends and say, you know what, fuck it. I've got the fucking death ticket. I'm just gonna ride it out.
Okay, I heard the I heard anarcho-capitalism get mentioned. Now I know a little bit about anarcho-capitalism and stuff, but here's the thing: I do not support full the idea of a full anarcho-capitalist society without a government at all. I'm a libertarian. I support libertarianism, like the idea of like a small limited government. But not like a full anarcho-capitalist society, because I feel like the danger of having a full anarcho-capitalist society is if you don't have even some sort of a small structured government, then what's stopping someone from ruining the anarcho-capitalist society by gaining up enough wealth to like pay enough people to have like some sort of a military and basically make a government,
right?
Make a dictatorship, and then you're basically not in an anarcho-capitalist.
Please, can I take the stage for a moment? I agree with you, Occam. The only thing is when we allow the government to take over, are we not doing pretty much the same damn thing? Where we could have, like, say, Jack T. Ripper had a service that repaired roads or built roads, or we could have the government come in and do it. I would rather have Jack do it, and this is the kind of thing. But now the government wants to be, they want to have their hand in fucking everything, including marriage, including child custody, everything. All right. All right. I'm gonna breathe for a moment. So, anyways, if you think I'm wrong on this, please let me know. But why would you not hire Jack or IRATE? I would trust IRATE to build a road before I would trust the government.
See, I wasn't coming down on like free market or anything like that. I think the more free market we have, the better. The more private sector we have, the better. I support limiting government as much as possible, but having like a very small, efficient government to maintain order, a military, and the basic things that we would need a government to maintain. But I feel like we would be better off, a libertarian society where we have a small, limited government that spends money responsibly, very low taxes, isn't too heavily involved in regulating the market. But to go full anarcho-capitalist, you just open it up to, like, if there's no government, then someone will create a government. And instead of having a small, nice, limited government where we at least have more control over it, it's going to be some radical, someone's going to rise up, let the power go to their head, and create a...
God damn it.
Oh, I think we should. I like the idea of having warlords, though, don't you guys?
Negan. Oh, man. But you know what? I would have to be the Negan. I would not work under Negan. Oh, my God. He's such a dick. No, all right. I'm sorry. We're still on the same topic, but at the same time, it's like I honestly, there's enough people in my community that know how to do every job. If we have to dig to clean out water lines or sewer lines or replace lines, my son is training for HVAC right now. It's like, I can build a house from the ground up. We've got all the skills we need. And to be honest with you, 911 doesn't work quick enough for us. If you got an issue and you're calling 911, you're in real serious shit. And you know what? They're going to bring the chalk. Me, I don't bring the chalk. I bring the lead. Yes, I'll just leave it there.
I hear you.
Sinatra would know what I'm saying. Definitely. That motherfucker, people send him explosives in the mail. That's fucking badass.
Yeah, he got like, didn't he get the ballistic gel and stuff like that or something?
The tannerite. The tannerite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's fucking awesome, man.
Hey, will y'all excuse me for a couple of seconds? Y'all talk amongst yourselves, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. My back teeth are floating, man. I'm about to die.
Oh, all right. Go pee.
Oh, that means you got to pee? Okay. I don't
He's going to whip out his pretty pink penis.
Yeah. There you go.
That pretty penis.
So there's there's this thing going on in the chat about anarchy, and that anarchy is, there's no for or against that's ever been proposed. What? I don't know any of this stuff. I'm retarded. But all I know is, I guess when I think of anarchy, I think of like the Purge, where it's just like people do whatever the fuck they want all the time, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Is that kind of what it is? I mean, is that what it is? Isn't that what anarchy is? It's just no.
Well,
anarchy would be lack of a formal government.
Is that all it is? So, like, if you don't have a formal government and you have, like, small little pockets of people, like, the warlord comment, I mean, is that kind of what warlords are? Like, they're not official governments, but you might have these little warring tribes? I mean...
Pretty much. It'd be like West Side Story, you know, the Jets and the Sharks.
The Clintons... I'm just saying, the Clintons, man, they had everything. They had every root invested in that fucking state.
Your cats are being chaotic right now behind you.
Yeah,
it's
I
pretty
know.
Awesome. They're like fighting and killing each other.
And Agnosis Paradigm, brings up something very important. It says, in anarchy, who upholds the social contract? That's a very good point. Governments are actually supposed to be set up to protect private property from theft, murder, and fraud.
No, we learned that from religion, though. So,
yeah.
Well, if you read the Ten Commandments, most of that has to deal with property rights, anyways.
No, I'm not. Dude, Jack, I totally agree with you on this, but at the same time, I also am the one stating that when the motherfucker comes onto my lawn, I get a chance to shoot at him, and if he doesn't die, I get another chance to shoot at him until he does die.
Until he's dead.
Yeah, well, get shot.
I'm learning stuff. So I always just thought that anarchy was chaos, but they were saying it's tribalism. So I can, but still at that point, you're going to end up with somebody rising to power and creating a government again, right?
And that's what I was trying to say, actually.
Yeah.
I was trying to say that.
Are you putting your talent in the ring, bro?
Do what?
Are you putting your talent? Are you putting your ring in?
I don't know what that means.
Are you fucking running for government?
No, I'm not. Why would I run for government? Because I don't care.
Why would I? Well, there's a lot of reasons why I would.
No. Do it, man. More power to you, man.
Dude, what if you guys saw me in like 2 months or 5 months? Like, holy crap, this guy is coming out of nowhere. Ron Carter is just, he's blowing up the fucking Republican scene. But I wouldn't even be like Republican. I'm totally libertarian myself.
If I ever seen that, I would have to get off the drugs.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a chance because the two-party thing is too powerful, right? Like, you wouldn't be able to come in as a libertarian and actually make any traction, right?
Wait.
That kind of what it is?
There's people like Rand Paul in the Republican Party who are libertarian.
Oh, really?
But they're Republicans.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you'd still be in that party, though, is what I'm saying.
Jack.
Like, you wouldn't be a third party.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Jack, did you say I'd have to give up the drugs?
Yes, I would have to, get rid of the LSD and the PCP because I would be hallucinating all this shit. I wouldn't believe it.
You don't think I could run for office? What's to stop me, man?
You
Dude,
could run.
I went to junior high and fucking elementary school back in the 70s. Dude, they told me I could be anything I wanted. Well, you know what?
They told me that too. I wanted to be a vitamin.
I want to be a damn senator. You know what? Donald Trump became the president. Why can't I be a senator? I think anyone damn good one. I think people would vote for me. Okay, and you know what about the drugs? That's easy to give up. So, and you know how many of these fucking senators are fucking sober half the time? If you look at fucking Democrats, not many of them.
Freedom, Malcolm was trying to say something.
I think anyone that meets the legal requirements to run for any political office can run. Like that's just the way America should be. Like if you meet the basic requirements, you know, like the age requirements and all that kind of stuff, when you're citizen status and all that, like then you should be able to run.
Yeah, I should be. And the only reason they stopped me is, well, because I've been busy with other shit. And honestly, running for office, politics at all, God, that's just a turnoff. But man, somebody's got to do something. You know, somebody has to do something. And if it doesn't take us patriots to stand up and say, look, no, you know what? I'm a patriot. You know, I'm going to fight to get the best deal for my constituents. And, you know, if they don't believe me, they don't believe me. But I think most people would probably believe me because I'm like one of the most honest people I know.
I think it would be an interesting experience to run for public office.
All right, Alex.
Try it someday.
Alex, I hear him. He's waking up off the couch.
I think, Malcolm, you might want to share your personal experience with
freedom.
Yeah. All right. Well,
there's a way to do it, dude. Where you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can. Here, I'll talk about it in the side chat or whatever. We can. Talking about whatever we were talking about before.
Yeah. Okay. So. Right, we're at the bottom of the hour here.
Huh? It's
and
like 30, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the bottom of the hour. I did
6 o'clock. I got you.
I did radio. I did radio at exactly. I did the radio at the at one of the colleges I went to and for a while, and you know that's where that comes from. You know, it's the one thing was and you know what time it is?
What?
It's limerick time.
What's that?
We're gonna say pretty penis for everybody out there. Kick it back and let's see. Let me find one. We're gonna play a little limerick. All right. There once was a young lady named Sweeney. And I'm not gonna read that one. All right. Said a different. Here's another one about Sweeney. Okay, there once was a young man named Sweeney who spilled some gin on his weenie. He thought it uncouth, so he added vermouth and slipped his girl a martini.
All right, I think I got one. There was a young artist. There was a young artist called Saint who ate a whole sampling of paint. The whole of the spectrum flowed out of his rectum with colorful lack of restraint. Yay, poop.
Yeah, hey, I like that, man. All right, there was a young man from Van who said jogging wasn't his style. I'll get my workouts, he said, at home in my bed because bliss is the time. It's as good as a mile. I think, yeah, I don't know. That could have been written better. That was not my fault, right? I'm blaming the writer. A comely young widow named Ransom was ravished 3 times in a hansom. She cried out for more. A voice from the floor cried, "Lady, I'm Simpson, not Samson."
It doesn't. There once was a man named Green who invented a wanking machine. On the 99th stroke, the fucking thing broke and whipped his balls into cream.
That's a nice variation of the
That's a good one.
stairs. Yeah. Once was a man from Sarah who was bawling his wife on the stairs. On the 33rd stroke, the banister broke and he finished her off in midair. It's to tell during every episode. You know, last week we did not do the limericks.
Oh, really?
That's the.
Oh, yeah, because I listened to
future-
the end of it because Cog came on and had one, but no one else had one, right?
Exactly. That's what I was going to say is that the only person that had one was Cognitive. And I thought it was really good, too. He had written it himself and everything, man. He did a great job.
Yeah, we kind of let Cog down with the limericks. He
Yeah,
was
man.
all excited and ready for limericks and stuff, and then
So, all right, for your future trivia, so you know they're going to be trivia games about this show. So, episode 10 had only one limerick, and it was brought by the guest. So, and the guest was Cognitive Thought. Just for posterity's sake out there.
Yeah.
who's going to take the time to make a trivia game out of the cream stream?
Hey man, I'm just blowing smoke because that's what I do.
Okay, so the limericks. Now,
Hit it.
actually, that was a good one. I like that one. Had I known, maybe I could have come up with a few of my own.
I just Googled it real quick, man.
Yeah, I know.
A pretty young maiden. I got one. A pretty young maiden from France decided she'd just take a chance, and then she let herself go for an hour or so, and all her sisters have become aunts. Everybody's like, "Oh, that was awesome, dude."
What?
Crickets.
Ants or mans?
Ants, like as in aunts.
Aunts.
I got one.
Ants because that's
They all got
I'm
knocked
from
up.
America.
Freedom!
All right,
Freedom!
I got one. I got one here.
All right,
All right, go for it.
A steward who worked on a clipper was quite a bit of a nipper. He plugged up his ass with fragments of glass and circumcised the skipper.
That is excellent, man. Yes, yes.
I got a nasty one.
Oh,
There
Bubba,
once
go
was a
for it.
young vampire called Mabel, whose period was really quite stable. So every full moon, she took up a spoon and she drank herself under the table.
Yes, bravo.
Okay.
Jesus.
Nice one, T-Tag. That's nasty as fuck.
Yeah, that's gross.
All right.
I had me a wench from East Broint who made me her skin to anoint. The girl had arthritis, and so I decided she wouldn't mind one more stiff joint.
Sweet. You got one, Jack? Got another one, man? I love that one. That was excellent.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, I'm looking.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
going.
An 80-year-old accused of rape was named Mort. The judge decided this is British, obviously. An 80-year-old accused of rape was Mort. I can't say it because well, it's because the word is you're supposed to say it ort.
Was
Right?
it retort?
No, it's the word ought, like I ought to go to the store. But you're supposed to say it ort, right?
Wait,
like a
British
Brit.
people say ort?
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
yeah. I want to go right. I want to go to the store.
You ought to go?
Oh,
So,
no,
all
no,
right.
no. Yeah, we do that down here in the South, yeah.
All right, let's try it again. All right, an 80-year-old. All right, an old man accused of rape was Mort. The judge did his best as he ought, but the jury's sympathetic because Mort was pathetic, and the evidence wouldn't stand up in court. I like that. Yeah, the punchline was good. So I don't know.
No, you played that one off. Yeah, you did.
It was a kind of weak site reading, man. I used to be better.
All right, I found one. I rate.
All right.
There was a man from Thames who delighted in foolhardy games. He lit a match to his girlfriend's snatch and laughed as she pissed on the flames.
Dude, man, you have got a great source, man. I love those.
Take care of herself, that's for sure. Only.
All right, I got another one.
Oh, wow.
The sea captain's tender young bride fell into the bay at low tide. You could tell by her squeals that some of the eels had discovered a dark place to hide.
Ooh.
All right, I got another one.
All right, grow.
A new farmer's helper named Cole accidentally was milking a bull. Boy, you're dumb. You done milked the wrong one, said the boy, but me whole bucket's full.
I got another one that'll kind of make you cringe a little.
All right.
There's once a man from Bombay who fashioned a cunt out of clay,
Ooh.
but the heat of his prick made it into a brick and chafed his foreskin away.
All right, I got one. With the heat of their passion quite high, in the dark she grabbed the KY, but their burning desire quickly set him on fire when she smeared fiery Jack on the guy. Whatever that shit is. It's probably like a Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
I should have read the whole thing. Yeah, the retardation is quite high tonight. T-Tac.
Oh, I got another one.
No, I'm not in the whole poetry thing. I mean, I think it's funny, but
He's into cats, not poetry.
yeah, I am in.
I have two cats. Too.
Oh my god! Oh,
I like
look!
cats.
Hey, look, Pepe. This is Pepe Jr., dude. He was literally born the same night that Hurricane Harvey rolled into fucking Texas, dude.
Oh, wow.
When we were doing that fucking massacre stream, this is Pepe Jr. I named him after Pepe because I didn't want him to die. Well, yeah, you do what you can.
Oh God. There once was a woman named Dot whose diet was boogers and snot. When she ran out of these, she ate of the cheese that formed on the lips of her twat.
Oh, no. Oh God. That's so gross. So fucking gross, T-Tac. That reminds me of the fucking women making fucking bread out of their vaginal.
Yeah.
Sourdough bread for
I'm not the only one that's heard about it.
Dude.
That is not cool.
Using so, blood for breakfast.
I thought painting with period blood was bad.
And painting with period blood. Yeah.
They just don't stop. It's like, oh, now I'm gonna make bread out of my fucking pussy. Yeah, how do you like that, you son of a bitch? God damn it! Excuse me. I'm.
Pussy cheese was a little too much, huh? Now I'll tell you what. If you go on, I'm on Reddit right now, and like not safe for work, dirty limericks, and these are pretty horrific.
Yeah, so, yeah. A lot of those were written by the by the subs over there.
Yeah, the dudes are just in here writing them. Yeah,
I mean the users, not the subs, the users.
It's a boy once broke both of his sleeves, an orgasm he could not achieve. He looked at his mum and then at her bum. His frustration she had to relieve.
Oh.
I like this comment, and that's a wrap. Good night, everybody. Jesus Christ.
Oh, let's see. Said a different lady named Drude. No. Oh, this is a weird word. Come on, y'all. Said a diffident lady named Drude. The first time I saw a man nude, I'm glad I'm the sex that's concave, not convex, for I don't fancy things that protrude. There we go. I saved it.
Did everyone in the chat have a good puke? I mean,
yeah. I think that limerick time is we give it a good 10 minutes. So it's like, you know,
we put the shotgun to that one.
Dude, there was some good ones. I really like the one about the glass up the ass, man. And yeah, Jack, you win the limerick award for the evening. Thank you, sir. That was.
I appreciate it.
That's one I'm keeping there.
Dude. Hell yeah, Jack.
I will keep it. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, Russian Times registered as a foreign agent rather than having their assets seized. Russia promises retaliation. So the Russian Times is now officially, they're going to contest it in court, though. They were kind of put up against the wall. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know who Chevy Olds is, but I like him. I like you, Chevy Olds. You remind me of was it William?
Pretty penises?
Yeah, and pretty penises. He said that my ass cheeks stay spread wide open.
Oh, Bubba.
Oh, that's good shit.
T-Tac licks the sweat off IRATE Prostate's ball sack while getting fucked in his shitter hole by Zephyr. Who is Zephyrnorian?
It's that alien dude that everyone's all pissed off at or something.
God.
I don't know.
Oh, is that the dude that's like Liz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. Well, he's a gray man. It's like I'm in the reptilian's pocket, so you know I can't complain too much about it. You know, it's like he can talk all he wants to.
I have no idea.
My hat's off to you though.
I have no idea who Liz or this other fucker is. Thor or whatever his fucking name is.
I don't either. I just hear a lot about it on the morning Kumite and stuff.
Dude, I know that's.
I don't know who they are.
Like the last 2 days, they were talking about no bullshit, and I was like, "Oh my god! All right, enough, dude, enough fucking drama."
So you guys haven't seen?
Dude, wait!
All
Hold
that
on.
stuff.
You're listening to the Kumite and you're complaining about it's all drama, isn't it? I mean, that's what it is.
No, dude. Oh my god. Well,
no, he gets people on there to air their grievances, and it's the Kumite, and they decide who wins. And then, I mean, I think the AP and Carl thing was kind of an outlier, but as far as I know, it's all drama stuff.
Well, you know, because I also listened to like Psycho Hamster and Thorn. No, I wasn't Thorn. Poffit. Yeah.
Poff. I heard of Poffit too.
Yeah, dude, the socialist. Oh my god, he came on there and he's like all trying to, you know, promote socialist ideas, and the squirrels or hamsters just like, oh fuck this, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, it's like, god damn it. I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little ridiculous, but like you said, AP and Carl, they were fucking. They when they came out, they went straight for the fucking neck on both. Yeah. That was some badass shit. God,
you like that? You like that fucking intro video? What's up?
I loved it.
That was a hell of a good intro.
D-Tac, I'm serious. Your fucking video. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go into it. But anyways, yeah, I fucking love your work, dude. And then fucking just the fight itself, and then AP being so gracious at the end, being like, you know what, Carl, you keep the belt. I'm dipping out, but you know, and now he's Fright Power. So
Yeah.
it's like, do you think he's faking it? Do you really think Carl Reed is faking this? Or do you think he's dead serious on this? I mean, because, come on, we all know Fright Supremacy.
No, man, no, that's wrestling. That's real. What the fuck? What are you talking about? No, man, that's not scripted. That was for real, man. It was.
All right. Yeah, no, I've never watched real life wrestling. No, on the TV. No, it was real life on the TV. Yeah. No.
Well, I just want to say that in the if it had it been grappling and real wrestling in it, I believe that AP would have broken his knee, and yeah. He's with the Kemp anyway. I mean, I don't know if y'all know this. He's got some problems. But,
is he gay? Is he
no,
gay?
no, he's not a gay frog. No, he's from the South. Remember, the frogs get gayer the further north you go. It's just it's some kind of ratio thing. It has nothing to do with the chemtrails and none of that stuff. It's just a north-south thing. Just like the girls are prettier in the South. You know, for some reason I can't figure it out, but you know, whatever.
Because you're in the South.
Well, no, I know. Well, see, in the South, and Jack, you'll know what I'm talking about. We've got this thing that we call Yankee Pretty.
Yes.
Which is, you know, and you know exactly what I'm saying, because for every 5 down south, all right, that's a 7 or an 8 up north.
That is correct.
All right, and that's what we mean by Yankee Pretty.
So you're saying if I come down from Iowa and go down south and I see what you would consider a 5 down there, I might consider her like a 7 or an 8?
Yep.
10.
That is correct.
Your eyes are gonna bug out when you see all the beautiful women down here, man. It's insane.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's insane.
Dude, fucking thin waist, big booties, and fucking big titties. Oh my god, I love them. 44, 32, 34.
What do you think, T-Tac?
Sorry, I got distracted. You're talking about ladies in the South.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When they're titties.
Yeah, I lived in the South a little bit. I lived in Florida for when I was in like 9th grade or so. And
Florida's not part of the South.
You wouldn't consider Florida the South?
Were you in the Panhandle?
No,
the Panhandle is South. Is the South? All
I was
right,
near,
but
like,
everything below that is not.
I was near like Tampa area.
No,
So,
you weren't.
I don't
in
know
the
where
South
that is.
then. That's a.
How is that not South? I don't get
Well,
that.
there's so many
It's not
transplanted.
the South
Yankees.
mentality. Is that what it, or the
Right. Well, no, there's so many transplanted Yankees, especially the further south in Florida you go, the more northern it becomes.
Gotcha.
Except for the Keys. And the
Yeah, I
Keys,
love the Keys.
the Keys are a separate deal. They're their own thing. They
Yeah,
really should
yeah,
be their. They should be their own country. In my
Yes, the Conch Republic.
Oh
Well,
my god,
I
dude.
agree. I agree.
Oh, I got stories on that. I've got stories on that. Ben the Keys know it well.
but the girls were different, and I liked my northern girls better. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
but like you said, I wasn't in the true South, I guess. So
Wait, are we talking about a David Lee Roth song?
no. What?
Well, that actually was a Beach Boys song that David Lee Roth.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, thank you. Right. Corrected me. Yeah, it was a
Well,
beat.
the East Coast girls are hip.
Yeah. Fucking no, Key West was the shit, dude. My dad, he had a plot, or he had a fucking trailer right on one of the back channels. So it's like he had both a motorboat and a sailboat, a 30-foot yacht that we would take out. I mean, I sailed the furthest out of country I've been is Bermuda. Me and my dad sailed to Bermuda one summer, and that was the most awesome trip. But it was like Gilligan's fucking Island on the way out there. I mean, it was fucking insane, dude. We were looking at. All right, we had a 60-foot mast. And when we were at the bottom of the tide, the fucking crest was over the top of the mast. And my dad and I are out there in our fucking full rubbers. And we're like, my dad just looked at me. He's like, dude, we cannot let this ship get sideways. All right, son. And I was like, okay. And we didn't let it get sideways. And we made it to Bermuda. Took us a week to get there. A week to get there.
Oh, cool.
And we stayed for a week. And it was fucking cool. I was 17. They let me drink in the bars. Fucking awesome. Totally fucking awesome. Let me drink in the goddamn bar. And then on the way out, we got our duty stuff, and we got like fucking 6 cases of fucking booze, like 4 cases of beer. At that point, dude, we were drunk. We were drunk most of the time, but at night, when we were in the Gilligan's Island part where we could not let the ship get sideways, I slept all day just so I could stay up all night on the helm. And I fucking held that motherfucker straight as an arrow, dude.
Sweet.
It was crazy shit. Yeah. Cool shit though. Fucking awesome. My dad is awesome.
Yeah, I don't like the water enough. Like, I don't know. I don't like not being able to put my feet on the ground.
I hear you.
Dude,
I've been on cruise ships before.
Man. I vomit, dude. I mean,
I get motion sickness. I have to take Dramamine if I do anything like that.
Yeah.
That's where I fall into the pussy category in my eyes. I get annoyed like when my kid's screaming in the back seat, and I have to like I only have like a 5-second window where I can actually like turn around and help the kid before I start feeling nauseous. It really pisses me off.
Wow, you know what, T-Tac? That's
well, you know,
because I was the same way on swing sets, dude.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I'd go on a swing set, and I couldn't swing for more than maybe a few swings before I'd start getting seasick. When I was on the boat, I'll give you this. I did sleep a lot because of the Dramamine I took. Yeah. But at night, dude, it was like a totally different world, man. I'm not shitting you, dude. When you're looking at a 60-foot fucking sail mast, and the waves are above it. You're like thinking this is life or death shit. Jesus Christ. That point, the Dramamine and everything it all goes out the window, and you're just focused on surviving.
Yeah, I think if I was on a boat and I saw waves taller than my sails, I would just eat a bullet so that I wouldn't drown. You know what I mean? that's a little much for me. That's a little much for me. But no, with the sickness, like I can't do I have a hard time like doing a front flip in the pool, like under the water, because that will put me in like a super dizzy state and almost make me vomit.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on meds, Dual?
No.
No, sorry,
Dual. Jesus.
No,
I'm not on meds or any. I mean, it's just like any kind of motion like that, though. I used to get it real bad when I was a kid too, like riding the bus and all that. Like they couldn't put me over the wheel well or something like that, and the fumes would make me like nauseous and shit. So yeah, like motion's real not fun for me.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm a major pussy in that way.
You know what? Yeah, but in a life or death, dude, you'd be surprised what the hell your body will put out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I don't know. Do you have kids, T-Tac?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
All right. So if they were in danger, would you not put your life in danger?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. So there we go. All right.
Yeah. I mean,
what it's about.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. More white children. Wait, I mean, more translucent children.
1988, man. Hell yeah.
I swear I'm not right. Yeah, I am.
That's good. Have you got your Confederate flag up back there? I thought I saw one back there.
Oh, hold on. I'll show it to you. No, it's my 3%er.
3%er.
Yeah.
No, I saw an American flag.
No, what?
I thought I saw. Yeah, I thought I saw.
On your goddamn chest. What's up?
Oh yeah, that's my American flag. This is my 3%er flag. What that one represents is when you go back to when we won our country, it took about 3% of the population to fight. And that's why I still follow the oath. It's like, yeah, I've sworn my oath to this country, and I will protect it. I will protect this republic to my life's end.
Were you in the military?
No, haven't needed to be. I've been in real life.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Although I have very many friends that are military and have been in military. I've lost very many. Yeah, I'm 44, and that's really not that old, but I have lost many friends to many different situations.
Is Jack still there?
I am still here.
I actually lost one of my friends to a police shootout. He went death by cop.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I've lost so many. Yeah.
No. Jack's contemplating all the respect he lost for me because I can't do a front flip in a pool.
It's the belly flop that you need to work on.
Jack, I'd asked if you had served any military.
Yes, I was in the Navy.
Okay, how many years?
I just did one hitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 4 years, and then 4 years inactive reserves. But I did 4 years active duty. Did a Westpac Indian Ocean cruise. It was quite entertaining.
What kind of vessel? What was your job?
It was an aircraft carrier. I was working with gunner's mates.
Wow. Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude. No, that's what my godson. He was recruited in the Navy as a gunner's mate. So.
Well, I went in as undesignated because I lost my schooling and my rating. But I went, got stationed aboard a carrier. They stuck me with gunner's mates.
What does that mean? What is that job exactly in the Navy?
Gunner's mates, we do all the small arms, shipboard security, maintain all the magazines and magazine sprinkler systems. You know, anything that has to do with small arms, basically.
Right. So what do they call that? Weapons locker?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we doing we maintain the armory. We stored all the weapons.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. What was it called?
Yeah, I was stationed my during general quarters. I was on a 50 caliber gun mount.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. Modus?
Nice.
Yes.
I was gonna say put me on the rail gun, but you know what?
No, we didn't have none of that. We just had the Modus.
Yeah, the rail guns haven't been deployed. From what I've seen, that's like 5 years out, right?
Right.
It looks like it. But they are testing them right now.
Yeah, no shit. I just saw something the other day. I get the Stars and Stripes. I'm on their Twitter feed, and they had an article the other day about that they're starting to use lasers or heat weapons on fighter jets now. They're starting to, they've been using them on the like 757s and stuff in test mode, and so now looks like fighters are starting, in 10 years will be equipped with lasers. So welcome to the future.
Last year, I believe, or early this year, they had actually test fired aboard one of the ships the laser system for anti-missiles system. Yeah, and it was a success.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not hear about that one, Jack.
Yeah, it's called a guided energy weapon. That's right.
Yeah, well, they see it coming in and they shoot it the fuck down before it gets close.
Yeah, and the deal is you can't see the light. It's an invisible spectrum. So, when it heats it up, that's all it does. It just cooks. The warhead.
I get what you're saying. Is that true, Jack?
Yes.
Thermal. They like
Yes.
thermally didn't denuke it or whatever. Oh wow.
No, they shot the missile out of the sky.
Wow. With the laser.
Well, think about it, it's light, so it's a lot easier to track. You know, there's a lot less math involved.
We've got a long way since the rotary phone.
Yep. No doubt, man. No doubt. Well, I think that's a good note to go ahead and wrap it up. We are 2 hours in, man. We've got another successful cream stream down. And audience, if you did not cream, you have done nothing right. So
you have failed yourself and you have failed us.
Yes, and next week we'll be back here. T-Tech, will you be doing your usual every other week thing?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. But it'll be definitely Akam and I, and we'll have a guest. The guests will be announced on by the middle of the week now, at least by Thursday. So everybody keep an eye out for that, and we'll be tweeting that kind of stuff. And Freedom, it's been an honor, and Jack, it's been a true pleasure, and we'll definitely have you guys back in the future, man.
Thank you very much, IRATE. Thank you very much.
Guys. Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right, and